Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Uh-oh, we got a little echo. All right, there we go, there we go, there we go. I don't know, we had a little echo going on there, but I fixed it. Um, Definitely. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to Trade Genius Live. I am your host and the brand ambassador of the Edge Fund, the prop firm, Trend Genius. We're in here on a Friday, TGIF. Hopefully that little, I don't know, that slap back or whatever that was coming back through the speaker didn't get y'all ears messed up too bad. But we gonna start this over again. There we go. We had to get that clean. We had to get a clean one. How y'all feeling out there this morning, man? Who we got in the building? Mr. Cologne, good morning. Uh, Friday, we're just passing on info, trying to keep the fam safe from getting shut down. No one trades between 8:25. That's correct. Head of Value Metric has read for the news today. That is correct. Excited and happy because my daughter will be walking across the big college stage tomorrow. 4 years flew by fast. That's what's up, man. Congrats to your daughter, brother. That's what's up, Mr. Cologne. Congrats. Hella Bands, good morning, good morning. Kiera, good morning. Joe Bro, good morning. Wow, what's up, cuz? Morbid Drifter, good morning. I know, right, Kiera? For real. Soap, good morning. Jay Royal, good morning. Mr. Payout, good morning. Serena, good morning. Kaz, Grand Risings. TGIF. Makita, Grand Risings, everyone. Karate 357, Grand Risings. Absolutely. How are y'all feeling this morning? How are y'all feeling this morning? Let me know. Let me turn this mic up a little bit. I think there we go. Cool. Let me know how y'all feeling. Let me send out another tweet here. Mike, good morning. The GOAT is here. TGIF. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let me get over here and do my little thing. All right, bam. And then, all right, cool. All right, what we got? Josh Threats. Good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. Botavin, good morning. How's everybody feeling this morning? Pivot Point, good morning. Soak Insider said determined. That's what's up, Soak. Me too, brother. I am right there with you. Absolutely. Christopher, good morning. It's Money Making Friday. And you know it. And you know it. How y'all feeling? Oh, okay. Karate 357 said bless. And you, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Getting a good night, got a good night's rest last night. Roly poly yoly. Good morning. Yes, definitely got a good night's rest last night. And like I said, feeling good. Feeling good. Been getting myself back to my pretty much gonna be getting back to my regimen here in about another 20 days, man. I can't wait. Man, I can't wait. These since October 31st last year. I don't know if some of y'all saw my post in the fitness section, but man, I ain't gonna lie, it's been brutal. Mentally, it's been brutal. Like just not being able to do anything. Literally, like as far as from an active perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't been able to be active that I'm the way that I'm used to being, and not really being able to work out when I'm used to being just sitting. You know, I feel like I've just been sitting around doing nothing, even though that's not the case, but it just feels that way. Um, Karate 357 said he's excellent. Took an L, but I'm still here. Let's go. That's what's up. Pivot Point said blessed. I'm just saying we got a good daily target above. Yeah. Absolutely. We sure do. We sure do. Got a pretty good one. All right, y'all. Well, I guess let's do what we do, right? Our repetitive trading nature. All right. So we all already know what we're gonna do. We are going to check news. Let's get it. All right. So news today. Y'all saw we had Non-farm payroll change, unemployment rate, and average hourly earnings. That was red folder. That was at 5:30. We definitely got some good volume in on that. Got upgraded to a Pro Plus Live account last night. That's what's up. With take profit. Nice. Yeah, I never. When I would get to right before the threshold of being upgraded to a pro account, I would blow my accounts on purpose. Just didn't want it. I just didn't want to I don't want to go live on any prop firms. I don't want any live accounts, and I don't want any pro accounts. That's just me. I have my reasons for that. But that's what's up, Jerry Jack. That's what's up, brother. That's good stuff, man. Congrats to you. Hey, that's what's up. All right, well, so how you feel about that, Jerry Jack? How you feel about that pro account? Literally. Let me know, Jerry Jack, how you feel about that pro account, brother. I would love to know. So going back to news, we have red folder today, 5:30. We have some volume come in. At 7 a.m., we have 2 orange folders and 1 yellow folder. And then at 4:30, we have a bunch of FOMC members speaking, but that's neither here nor there. Let me refresh this just to make sure nothing. Aha, look at that. President Trump speaks at 9 a.m. I'm glad I refreshed it. Something just told me, because I've had this up. I've been sitting here for about 45 minutes. And some said, refresh it. So President Trump is speaking at 9 a.m. Okay. So then that would be 12 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So I was mad because they froze my payout, but it is what it is. Yeah. The music was a nice touch. You like it? Yeah, it was a little cool, right? I feel great. I never imagined getting to this point. That's what's up, man. That's good stuff, brother. Seriously, man. That's really good. It's fire. I love it. I love it. All right. So as y'all saw, I just refreshed my news calendar, and we have orange folder, President Trump at 9 a.m. So does that really matter? Well, for me, it really doesn't matter at that time, only because that's my cutoff. 9 a.m. is usually my cutoff. Stephen Brown, good morning. I just want to make money, but to be considered a professional trader is a great feeling. There you go. That's what's up. It's dope, brother. All right, man. Well, let's go ahead on and get to the charts. Chart block set up on a 5-minute. Chop box, you mean, Pete? Yeah, I know what you meant. 5-minute. Let's check the 5. Nothing really on the 5, but definitely on the 1-minute. Definitely on the 1. You know what? Let me check NQ just to be safe. All right, so that's the 5. Let's see here, right here. Not necessarily on the 5-minute, but definitely there is a decent one. I wouldn't really. I mean, it's somewhat clean. Let me say it that way. It's somewhat clean. I would like it to be a lot cleaner. I would like all the candles to be pretty much the same size, and kind of alternate like they are. This is not as clean as I would like it, but it's decent. I would call it more of a consolidation area, but it's decent. It's decent. It's definitely decent. I'll say that. It's decent. But it's not too bad. It's definitely not too bad. 1 second, y'all. Let me plug in my laptop. All right, laptop is plugged in. Let's see here. What we got? Soak said, so hit the sell button. Right, got a feeling war news is going to be negative. Facts, for real. So I tweaked my scalp strategy and won 9 out of 12 trades yesterday. That's what's up. Nice, that's dope. Congrats on that, Karate 357. Drip, good morning, my brother. D Young, good morning. Nico, good morning. No, Nico, only on Rise. because the payments go through Rise. Now, if Rise does it, that's something you would have to check. But I don't think so. No. Heaven, enjoy life. Good morning. Anyone in lazy shorts? No, not at all. He called out shorts. Let's see here. Let me get over there and check it. Yes, he did. 5-minute setup. Yep, 28,876.7. 28,876.75. I don't know, man. I might. Let me see here. 28,876.75. All right, All right, cool. What we got? My sound went out? My sound went out? Are you sure, Pivot Point? How's my sound? My chart candles aren't showing the same data as yours. I would say check your data up here. Make sure your data is not delayed in this little area right here. You can still hear? Okay, cool. Cool. Thank y'all for letting me know. Appreciate it. All right, we got a couple of minutes before market opens. Okay, everybody can hear. No sound. Can't hear me. Interesting. I would say refresh y'all stuff. If some of y'all can hear me and some of y'all can't, just refresh your stream. I can hear you. I can hear still. Can't hear you, Trent. That's really crazy. All right, so my volume is all the way up on my end, y'all. I just checked everything. Let me see here. Yeah, my volume is all the way up. All the way up. To leave and oh, got you. I can hear it loud and clear. No sound. You may have to leave and come back in. It's something I think's been going on with YouTube lately. Yeah, had to refresh. Okay, cool. Good morning. To Telly, good morning. Wow, how did that just not? That's wild.
Order canceled.
Gotcha. All right, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay, refreshed and it worked. Good, refreshed and good. Okay, cool. Yes, that's what I'm saying. There's something going on with YouTube, bro. I don't know what's going on with them, but something's been going on with the streams lately. At least that's the way that I feel. Like literally, something's definitely been going on with the streams. All right, market just opened.
Order filled.
All right, so let's see what we get. Let's see here. Well, price for me is in between my targets. So let's see what we get. So if you looked at the chart, you already know what our overnight bias would be, right? If you saw that you can see we're completely bullish overnight. This would be overnight open. So we already know, being that we were bullish, that London did not take out Asia highs. Did not take out Asia lows. We already know that, just looking at this trend. But we do know it took out Asia highs. So with that said, we already know we look for today to be bullish. That's just our bias. We're not married to that, but it's something that we're definitely, how would I say, use as a gauging point, right? That's pretty much what we do with that. Use it as a gauging point. All right. So let's see here what we have. I truly believe price may come back up here, take this liquidity, and then maybe pull back a little bit. That's what I'm kind of seeing. My little characteristic approach. Other than that, that's pretty much all that I see at the moment. Let's see here, 15-minute. Oh, so we need a candle flip here for a 15-minute to be valid today, because this candle is bearish. So this candle would definitely have to flip. All right.
Order
Well,
filled.
stopped out on that one. Um, yeah, I took Lazy's joint. Stopped out on that one. No worries. No worries. No worries. It's all good. All right. All right. Yeah. Well, actually, I had a tighter stop loss. I didn't want that stop loss he had was super huge, so I took it at a different point. Yeah, the stop loss that he has is very large, like 100 points. So that'd be 400. It's a 400 tick stop loss. Yeah, so a little, just a tad bit less than 400 ticks. Literally about 398 tick stop loss. So if you're gonna trade that, just be very careful. I will go in low contracts. Oh, so we do have. I mean, is it even worth it? Yeah. Well, look like it. Did it touch? It did not touch. Let's see here. I mean, there's hardly really no room for this DS. No room for it. And look like it touched. No, I guess it didn't. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did call shorts. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see here. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Cool. I'm good. I can hear. Do you think we are still going to be bullish trend? I mean, okay. So DS is now invalidated. So that strategy for me is done. No DS today. Daily strat is definitely invalidated. It's really hard to say pivot point. It's really, really hard to say. I mean, it's just been crazy bullish. I mean, so just at this point, I'm just waiting to see what goes on because it's really, really, it's kind of hard to, like, some of the characteristics of NQ has been somewhat the same, but comparing to what I learned from NQ the first year I watched it, comparing it to now, NQ is all over the place. Literally, it's all over the place. So to answer your question, pivot point, I really not sure. Like I can't even make any, you know what I mean? Make any kind of bias characteristic, approaches with NQ because it's just, to me, it's just all over the place. So, but yeah. So what we got? Let's see here. It's a great day to have a great day. Absolutely. Yeah, 976. I think we had a 15-minute banger all week. I don't think we've had did we have one on Monday? I don't remember, but I know it's been like that. I forgot. Thanks. So with lazies, I scaled down with low contracts to maintain his stop loss. Right. That's why I said you got to scale down. Definitely got to scale down because a 400 tick stop loss is serious. Like serious. That's an account blower, if you know what I'm saying. So you definitely want to make sure you definitely go in with low contracts. I would recommend that and keep your account safe. So let's see here. It look like I might not even be able to take a trade today. Oh yeah, this thing has to huge flip in order to get the 15-minute strat. All right, cool. Well, this was that crazy 5:30 news calendar right here. I'm sure y'all see it on your chart. Brought in a lot of volume, and price pretty much just continued on going bullish. We do have news at 7. So let's see here. Did price sweep? Almost swept London high. This would be London high here. Almost swept London high. What is this? This high is 28,976.75. 28,976.75. So let me do this. 97. Oh, I think it's gonna get it. 976.75. And we'll draw a horizontal. We'll make it red, just to keep an eye on when that happens. Thinking price, we might get a liquidity sweep here. That's what I'm thinking. Well, not liquidity sweep, but we just swept London highs. So London highs has been swept. So let's see what price does now. I mean, Being that we're at all-time highs, one of the characteristics of all-time highs of NQ is it just continues to keep going up until we get that huge pullback. And when we get the huge pullback, then seem like price will start to stabilize a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, how would I say? Like basically like regroup itself from all of the bullish action, right? And give us a good pull, give us a good pullback, but then also, like I said, start correcting itself. Because we've been bullish for a very, very long time. For a very long time. Even considering that we've been in war. So that's something to really, really consider right there. So yeah, all right. Well, we're gonna let that cook. And we're gonna get over here and get into some mental muscle. We got 55 viewers. We have 16 likes. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. You're in the right place. Happy that you're here with us. Right, exactly. It's crazy, bro. But this is the thing. I understand just from the characteristics of NQ. If you've been watching it, you know NQ will have like an 800-point move in one day. Like it'll go down. Sometimes it'll go down 800 and then go back up 700. Like NQ can move, and it don't really take much, but it's definitely a big mover. So, all right, let's get into this question of the day today. We have 53 viewers. We got 17 likes. Y'all get them likes up for me. I would definitely really appreciate that. That's all I ask for. Y'all give me the free likes, and I take care of everything else. All right, so that's right. That you are absolutely right, Serena. I think that was Tuesday. I think that was Monday. You're right. It did leave without us. Well, market orders were able to get in, but limit order traders, that one left without us that day. Very, very true. Let's see here. Thanks, Soak. Appreciate you, brother. What we got, J Royal? We had a small one this week. Yeah. That's what's up. Yep. So, question of the day is, all right, y'all, 54-26. We need to be 54-54. 54-54, however you want to put it. That's right. Y'all get them likes up for me, please. All right. So, question of the day today is, is this a high quality setup or just available? Is this a high quality setup or just available? Question you would ask yourself. Is this a high quality setup or just available? Get my talking points. All right, cool. Cool. All right, nice. All right, so is this a high quality setup or just available? What do you think we're talking about there, y'all? Quality or convenience? Just available right now? That's what's up, Kiara. She said, needed to break range. Okay. Right, exactly. If it's just available, that means it ain't even worth trying to even take an entry on that, right? We want the high quality setup. Price just being available means price is just there. But we are waiting for it to confirm itself so we can do what? We can possibly get an entry, depending on your strat, right? So availability equals opportunity, right? Availability equals opportunity. Many trades exist, but few are high quality. So let's think about that. Tons of trades, right? But only a few of them are high quality. So quality or convenience? What would be your take on this question? Would it be quality or would it be convenience? Obviously a high quality setup. Yes, I thought price would have dropped by now. Karai 357 said market structure and confluences. Absolutely. That would be indicative of a high quality setup. So even though availability may equal opportunity, still does not mean that we should get into that we should how would I say, we should have an entry, right? Availability doesn't really mean availability gives us an opportunity, but it doesn't mean that there's an opportunity. It's just available. It's just there. Now, what would make us, how would I say, implement our strategy or take a position? The trade would have to be a high quality setup. So quality all the way, quality all the way. Pivot point. I think you're just messing with me when you put available. Availability is the best setup to high quality. Okay. I don't know. I feel like if there's even a simple trade available, it means you can make money, right? Plus, don't take what the market can give you. Princey, what's up? What's up? All right. So I said it yesterday. I heard it was the COVID money you did say that yesterday. Quality all the way. Got it. Okay, cool. So what we would want here, we would definitely want quality. Quality would be definitely what we would be looking for. Because think about it. If price is available, that means it's just there, right? It's just there. Meaning the charts are moving, price is there, price is just moving along. Like I said, availability is cool, but we want high quality. That's what we want. We want high quality setups. If the setup ain't high quality, we don't want to take it. High quality, high probability, same thing. I'm just saying it two different ways. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, meaning the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So with that stated, high quality is what we always want. We want a high quality setup. We don't want price to just be available. We want price to show us and confirm a high quality setup. Being just available, as I stated, is just price is just there, right? It's just available. Cool. That's cool. We want it to be available for us so we can get an opportunity to take a trade. Now, but what would allow us to enter a trade would be a high quality setup. So we would always want quality over convenience. Never convenience, always quality. So just keep that in mind. This one was a real kind of simple one as far as the question. And it's just to touch on the fact that just to get our mental muscle moving on the fact that we need to always make sure that in order for us to take a position, we have to have a high quality setup. We don't just want available candles. We don't want available price action. We definitely want a high quality setup off the rip, period. So that one I think was fairly simple. Availability could make you right. Absolutely, Serena. Let me pop that up there. Availability could make you the liquidity sweep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's not high quality, right? So because it's not high quality, that means we're basically we're taking a position possibly without confirmation, without checking off all of our boxes, or whatever your trade strategy needs to do, like, the particular steps that you need before you can take an entry in your strategy. All that is just availability. We want the high quality setup. We want the setup where we're like, okay, this the one. Everything lines up. Whatever your strategy is, like everything lines up exactly the way it needs to be. You take that entry. That's high quality. But absolutely, what Serena said is very, very true. Availability could make you the liquidity sweep, and you don't want to be anyone's liquidity. So just think about that. Thank you, Serena. Appreciate that. All right, so that one was fairly simple. There's some things I want to talk about with y'all today, though. We're gonna get on something that's been on my mind for the past week, actually for the past couple of weeks, and we're gonna talk about that kind of towards the end of the stream. We're gonna get into something. Something's been on my mind, and I want to talk about it. So let's see what we get. Looks like our fearless leader is getting into a YM trade. That's what it looks like. I don't trade YM, so wouldn't be anything for me. But anyone that does, I believe he is definitely getting into a YM trade. Let's see here. Let me just send this. Let me send this out into the chat real quick. Somebody's asking a question. All right. Cool. Now back to the stream. All right. Taking buys at all-time highs seems reasonable. It for me, it's kind of tough to take buys at all-time highs because you never know when price is going to pull back. That's the only thing. You never know if price is going to pull back. You don't know if that all-time high is going to continue, or if price is going to pull back at that moment. There was no daily today. This guy's asking me about a daily strat. There was really no daily. Well, I guess it was a daily, but I mean, daily strategy did set up. Someone's in a chat asking me, did I get picked up on a daily strat? And I got to kind of explain to them that the daily strat. Let me just share this with y'all so y'all can see as well. So the daily strat, this would have been it right here. Our entry would have been here. Now, if you think about it, I mean, it's not really a lot of room. You did better taking this little chop box. That would have been a lot better. But if you would have took it here, it would have stopped you out because this would have been your stop loss here. Your entry would have been here. And this candle, 630 candle, would have wicked you out. But you could have definitely jumped back in on the next candle if you wanted to. Because if you think about it, this stop loss is really, really not even that big. What is it? Like 80.92. Yeah, it's 80 ticks, 20 points, not really anything. So if you did take this, you took the chop, right? You took the little consolidation breakout, then you would have got stopped out because your stop loss would have been on this side. But this was a trade that you could have actually re-entered. It would have made sense to re-enter this trade, and then boom, hit your daily. You could have left a runner and let it run. But me personally, there's no targets for me. I like to have targets, and I just don't like when price gets to all-time highs for me because I have no targets. I have no reversal zones up here, nothing. So I kind of just tend to err on the side of caution. Let me let this guy know. Setup was there, but target was too close, in my opinion. You could have took the CB entry. All right, cool. What we got? What up, Trend and family? Just dropped to say, have a good weekend. Nothing shaking today, really. In the green and staying that way. Looking for crypto setups for the weekend. Peace and love, y'all. That's what's up with our prejudice. Have a good weekend, brother. Availability is nuanced and can be fleeting depending if you're trending or sideways, volume and liquidity, high or low, and if trade can be executed efficiently. Absolutely. I'm afraid of that pullback. I'm more comfortable in the bearish market. Got you. No 15-minute banger. Yep. Sorry, in the last one, Trent, I had a call, but I was saying right now, price is just being available and not high. Right. Absolutely. Right. Correct. It is being available and not. You're absolutely correct. Pivot point. It pulls back, but you could hold. 15-minute banger valid. That is correct. I did break range. You are correct. That's what's up. I mean, it did break range. You are correct. Sitting on your hands is uncomfy. Actually, for me, sitting on my hands is actually fairly comfortable. I'm not going to even front. So looks like we'll be getting up to the 30,000s here pretty soon. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. I remember trading NQ in the 16,000s. Literally, that was 2024. Yep. All right, cool. So what we got? I play phone games or talk. You should be talking with us. All right, so let's get up to tip of the day. Lackluster day today. We have news coming out in about 7.5 minutes. That orange folder. So we'll jump on our tip of the day today and get that rocking, and see what we're gonna get off this orange folder news. So let's see here. Yeah, our fearless leader is in a YM buy, and I think that's the only thing going on. Yeah, that's the only thing going on at the moment. All right, so tip of the day today is the best trades feel obvious after confirmation. The best trades feel obvious after confirmation. Let's talk about that. The best trades feel obvious after confirmation. All right. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about if you had a best trade that you took and how you felt after it? LOL, lit playing Brawl Stars right now, waiting for news. Right. Dang, 16K. You old, Trent. Huh? Right? Yeah, it was 16. It was down to 16K 2024. Yeah. I'm sitting on my hands today, no trades, waiting on the approval. I'll be trading Monday. That's what's up, bro. Smart man. HSS longs. Oh, that's what's up. Serena. That's what's up. All right. So if you think about the tip of the day, best trades feel obvious after confirmation. Think about it. Before confirmation on your strategy, there's some uncertainty there, right? After confirmation, you have confidence, right? So you wait for the market to show its hand, right? Basically, you're waiting for market to give you that setup. You know what I'm saying? So what does that take, though? You're waiting for the market to show its hand. That takes patience, right? So in order to have the clarity we need to take that strategy, we need patience. In order to have confirmation, we need patience. Having confirmation gives us what? Confidence, right? That's why if you think about the tip, the best trades feel obvious after confirmation. So what is the most important, what would be the most important factor for your trade? What would that be? Would you want clarity? Are you going to exercise patience? Do you want confidence? Like how do I get that? How do you get that? You get that by being patient. You get that by waiting, which is really what? Discipline. So you really want to exercise discipline, and you want to just sit back and allow the market to show its hand, basically for the market to come to you, something that we talked about a day or two ago, right? We don't want to meet price halfway. We want price to come to us. That's how we trade. That's basically taking what the market gives you. That's pretty much what you're doing when you sit back and you wait for the market to show its hand. And when you do, oh no, what did he say? Nope, Juve didn't take it. Just called it out because he didn't want to mess up his winning week. Oh, got it. Oh, okay, I saw it up here. I saw it up on the thing. I thought he possibly had took that, but that's what's up. Thanks for the clarity. I appreciate that. Up 683 with 4 trades. Dope. I fell asleep at my desk at the open. Mr. Colon. Oh, that's my bad. That's Barbosa the Great. What's going on with you, bro? Falling asleep like that? Wake up, man. So what you always want to make sure you do is you always want to make sure that you are being patient and waiting for price to come to you, waiting for the market to show its hand. The market showing its hand is what? Giving you a setup, giving you the confirmation you need to enter that trade. And all of that takes what? Discipline. Something we were talking about with Snehal yesterday. Snehal was talking about he needs to work on his discipline. And that's one of the things that pretty much, if you think about everything that we talk about, discipline pretty much encompasses that, right? It encompasses everything that we talk about as far as when it comes to our trading psychology, right? It's just discipline. All of it is wrapped up in there. Hey, Trent, and we confirmed the rules on no trade red folder. Hey, Trent, did we confirm the rules on no trade red folder news? I think orange folder is also included. Is it? Okay, cool. You know what? When Soy jumps in here, if Soy jumps in here, we gonna ask him because he'll know. Small base hits and taking what absolutely take small base hits and whatever the market gives you, that's what you take. Woke up to the market up 200 points, right? Right, exactly. Crazy. Yeah, market is just crazy bullish, yo. Crazy bullish. But yeah, so going back to what we were talking about, just be disciplined and just make sure that you understand that in order to have clarity, you got to have patience. In order to have patience, you know what I'm saying? You have to exercise discipline. In order to feel confidence in your trade, you got to wait for confirmation. So all of this stuff is what? Just sitting back. It's a waiting game. It's a waiting game. So with that stated, you have to exercise your discipline. Your disciplines are going to help you get the clarity you need through patience, kill the uncertainty, because uncertainty is going to come before confirmation. If you can't confirm what's going on the chart, you're definitely going to be uncertain about it. Once you get confirmation, you'll become confident. You wait for the market to give you what you need, take that position, get a small base hit, whatever it is you're doing with your trade, get out of there and leave the day green. So just test if the TF accounts don't even let you make a trade on red folder. So if it allows you to trade on orange folder, you're good. Oh, Russell, great. Made 1K with 2 micros last night. That's why he knocked out. For right. It closed me out on my HSS just now at 9:55 and stated possible risk trade. Interesting. Oh, yes, because of news, possibly. Because of news, Serena, possibly. Well, another L for me today. This week, 1-4, 1 win, 4 losses. This week going into the weekend in the red. It's all good, Morbid Drifter. Trust me, brother. We've all been there. I know I have. It's all good. This week I think I only took 2 trades this week because I didn't take any trades when I was in New Orleans. I didn't take any trades. So none on Monday, none on Tuesday. Wednesday, I don't think I took a trade. I think I took a trade yesterday. No, I played around with Lazy's on a demo. I took his trade today, so I only took really one live trade this week, and I am 0 for 1. All good. Right. Exactly what Kiara said. Red week doesn't mean a red month. So we still have what? We have at least 4 more weeks. Today's the 8th. We have 4 more weeks. Yep. 4 more weeks. So we definitely have time to get that going. So Morbid Drifter, don't worry about that. Just focus on the process and everything else will work itself out. I changed the markets, but it's bullish and running out with crazy price action. Yep. Discord sent us a message letting us know. Got you. Another trade time is 9:05. Got you. Be careful traveling, Trend. Absolutely. Remember, I already traveled, Kiara. I was in New Orleans on Monday and Tuesday of this week. That's what I was speaking of. But thank you. That HSS just hit 216 ticks. Dope. Next week, you'll go 4 for 1. It all comes back. Just don't be discouraged. Absolutely. You have to understand. Let me ask you this. Morbid Drifter, did you read the book? Best Loser Wins? You need to read that book. You really need to read that book, brother. If you haven't read it, I don't think you have. You need to read that book. It's going to help you a lot. It's going to help everyone. I encourage everyone to read it. I'm just saying Morbid Drifter because I know how Morbid Drifter, you know, I know you be dealing with the emotion part of it and everything like that. So yeah, just stay in there, bro. You got it. Absolutely. Don't worry about that. Yeah, that comes with territory. That comes with territory. It's no big deal. Was Trump speaking today there in Forex Factory in the morning, or am I tripping? He wasn't speaking today, Drip, but he's speaking at 9 o'clock. Let me share my screen. He is speaking at 9 a.m. right here. He is set to speak. So, all right. So that 7 o'clock news came out. Let's see what it did. Nothing. Yeah, this is the 7 o'clock candle right here. So that was the orange folder news, which was this right here. Preliminary UOM consumer sentiment. And that's pretty much it. I don't think it's going to bring too much any more volume in. Couple little dojis. That's it. But nothing much. Let's see here. What's Trump's? Let's see here. Was Trump's? Okay, got you. I took care of that for Drip. Wear a mask or something. Stay home if you can. Hey, it's all good. Just pay some bills. It's all I'm used to. The adulting is hard. Right, exactly. That's all. Business expense today. That's it. Quan blew my account. 3 profit days from payout. Sick is an understatement. Had to step back, breathe, and trust the process. I was about to quit. Laugh my butt off. That makes me believe that it's no trade during any. Yeah. Like I said, Serena, when Soy gets in here, we're going to ask him. I did read some of it. No, brother, don't read some of it. You need to finish it. Come on, Mr. Drifter. Finish that book, bro, so it can help you. What's the name of the book again? JR, it's called The Best Loser Wins. What I'll do is I will drop, actually, let me stay here. Let's do this. I will drop the link for you. Let me go over there real quick. Drop that link for you, my guy. Let's see here. Where are we? Here, there. Yeah, Best Loser Wins is one of the best trading psychology books, in my opinion, that you can read right now. Literally one of the best. One of the best. I mean, just think about the name. Best Loser Wins. That sounds like a very interesting book if you're a trader. Let's be honest. That sounds like a very interesting book. So let me get you the link real quick. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to put the link of 2 of the good books, but Best Loser Wins, I recommend to read that one first and then read One Good Trade after that. But there's the links right there. Yes. For you, JR. I dropped the link in the comment section. And just from what I've read, it was good and it has helped. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. But finish reading it, brother. Like, get to the end. Read it all the way through. Think about this. We talk about this, right? You know, this is something that we're going to talk about towards the end, but something that's just been on my mind. But it kind of falls on the lines of this. When we are thinking about investing into our trading game, whether we're reading books, back testing, investing into subscriptions for like FX Replay, those kinds of things, what do we want to always make sure that we're doing? We always want to make sure that we are getting the most out of that information. If you're gonna read something, if you're gonna be into something, when I say be into something, meaning like you're investing into your trading, whether you're back testing, you're demo trading, you're getting a subscription, you're linking up with a trading buddy, you're doing a one-on-one, whatever that is, whatever that you're doing to invest into your trading, you got to go hard with that. You got to go really, really hard with that. That's the only way that you're going to be successful. You have to go hard. You have to, like, you have to put in the work. If you're not putting in the work, you can't expect to get the results. That's all I'm saying. So don't, how would I say, don't half step on your success, because when we ain't putting in the work, that's exactly what we're doing. We're half stepping on our success. Think about, let's use Mr. Payout. What's up, sis? Good morning, good morning, good morning. You're welcome, JR, no problem. Let's think about Mr. Payout. Think about his streak, what he's been on, what he's been doing, right? That's not come from him half stepping. He's putting in the work. You know what I mean? He's how would I say? He's over delivering for himself, right? It's one of the things that we want to make sure that we're doing. When it comes to ourselves, we want to, meaning when I say when it comes to ourselves, when it comes to how we are, how would I say, investing into our trading game, right? No matter how that is, whether time, money, whatever it is, however you're investing into your trading game, you want to make sure that you are giving yourself the best opportunity possible to be successful. The only way you're going to do that, you have to over deliver for yourself. Literally, you have to over deliver. If you're not over delivering and you're not putting in the work and you're just half stepping it, please understand you're going to get half the results. The reason why Mr. Payout, AKA, I should say Jerry Jack, AKA Mr. Payout, has been consistent, because he's over delivering. He's grinding. He's locked in. He's not half stepping. That's why he's not getting half but results. He's getting real results, but he's over delivering for himself. And that's what you have to, that's what we all have to remember, even including me. We have to remember that we have to over deliver, man. When we're in this, like you gotta really dig in. Like you gotta eat, sleep, and poop your trading game. That's the only way you're gonna be successful. That's the only way you're gonna have consistent payouts and have consistent green weeks and stuff like that. And if you have a red week, it's okay. But my point is, to have the consistency of being green and taking payouts, you got to put in the work. Like, don't half step. Don't do half but, you know what I mean? Don't do a half but job and then, expect to get full results. Like, it just doesn't work that way. Like, please understand, you got to put in the work, period. Hey, Trent and everyone, got to split, have errands to run. That's what's up, my guy. Have a good day, brother. And a great weekend. When I started, I said full commitment on this. It could change my life. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I mean? So it's just one thing that we always have to remember, man. We have to put in the work. Just understand, just grind at it, grind at it, grind at it. That's why you're on this call. What are you on this call for? You're on this call because you want to elevate your game, right? Absolutely. So with that stated, put in the work. I'm just trying to reiterate this to us. Like, put in the work. Don't be afraid to put in the work. If you're gonna read something, read it fully. Read the whole book. If you're going over some materials, study those materials to the end. If you got to put it down because life gets in the way, that's okay. You can pick it back up, right? You can pick it up later on that day, down the road, whenever. But I'm just saying, like, you need to pick it up. Like, just get your stuff in gear, man. Like, bang it out. Bang out your hard work. That's all I'm trying to say. Because I've been seeing in the chat, a lot of people in the chat, I see them like complaining or saying, oh, this and that. But then you ask them, like, what kind of work you put in? How are you investing into yourself? So, you know what I mean? Like, what do you expect? I don't understand. I just don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. Like, you can't expect, you can't expect, how would I say, to get all these results, but you're not putting in all the work. It just doesn't correlate. It just doesn't. Let's see here, where we at? Oh, that's what's up, Mr. Cologne. That's what's up, man. That's right. Your daughter got a thing going on today. Well, congrats on that, brother. I saw you push psychology. I said I'm in. That's what's up. I got it. I appreciate that. See you Monday. That's what's up, Mr. Cologne. See you Monday, brother. Exactly. Trading is 90% psychology. It might even be higher than that, but it's definitely high. Got a question, brother, for fair value gaps. When you mark them in 5 minute, would you mark them in 5 minute time frames? Yeah, well, see, this is the thing. Let's see here. I don't want to butcher your name, but I'm just gonna say Vlad, because that's that's easy. I'm just gonna say Vlad. So this is the indicator. So any time frame I go to, it's gonna pop up. Whether it's the 5 minute, it really truly doesn't matter. 5 minute, 15 minute, like they're all gonna be there. But yes, I do use my fair value gaps on every time frame. Absolutely. And you don't need to mark them if you have this indicator right here, FVG, Nephew Sam. You just need this one. So just go up here, type in FVG. It's going to be a bunch of FVGs, a bunch of FVG indicators that are going to pop up. And you want FVG, Nephew Sam, and you're good to go. All right, what we got? Have a great weekend, y'all. Just got to my appointment. Keep me in y'all prayers. Oh, that's what's up. Of course, you're in our prayers. You know that, sis. Hope everything goes well. But you know, we always send in love and prayers. Love and prayer, excuse me. This is motivation for me at my job right now. Soaky, wow. Change happen when change, absolutely. Yep. That's what's up, Serena. But yeah, man, like just something that I just been noticing. And it's like, I see, like, as I stated, like I see a lot of people not complaining, but saying like, oh, you know, like, I took another L today, this and that and this. And don't get me wrong, taking an L, it's okay. But my point is that when I see that, when I hear that, and I'm not talking about anyone in the comment section, because we already know we rock and we get in our trading scholar. I'm talking about when I'm in the chat, and I'm in the chat just reading stuff. And it's like, one thing I've come to see is that people will, you know, say, well, I did this, I did that. But then it's like, you want to ask, how much work are you putting in? Are you really, really grinding on delivering for yourself? Are you over delivering for yourself? And I think that's something that we all need to start doing. We need to over deliver for ourselves. And I'm saying that, over deliver. Like, don't just go in a little bit. Like, go in all the way. If you're gonna be a trader, and do everything that traders, and then some. But over deliver for yourself. You got it, Vlad. No problem. Trust me, my greatest solution was FOMO and jumping into trades because I wanted to make money, but I had to switch my mindset and remember one small move consistently will change your life. Absolutely, 300 a day, 6,000 a month. Yep, I say solution because we don't do problems. Absolutely, absolutely. But we have to remember that we have to over deliver for ourselves. Like, please do that. Like, I'm challenging you. Like, I want you to be good for you. Think about it. I don't live with you. I don't pay bills with you. You know what I mean? But I want everyone on this call to be super successful. Like, that's why we here. And let's understand that we have to over deliver for ourselves. Period. We have to over deliver for ourselves. It's very, very important that we do that. Don't sell yourself short. It makes no sense. Do not sell yourself short. If you're not putting in the work, you're putting in a half-butt job, just only know you're gonna get half-butt results. It's just the way that it is. That's life, right? Think about anything in life. If you're not putting in the work, you're not gonna get the results. And if you're not putting in the work, don't complain. Like, literally, don't complain. Don't complain, please. Even if you are putting in the work, you shouldn't be complaining anyway. But I'm saying, like, if you're putting in the work, you're not going to really be complaining if you think about it, because putting in the work is going to have reward. You know, I've never seen hard work never be, never be celebrated, right? Hard work is always celebrated. Hard work always brings you, it always brings you to some type of success. Regardless what that success, it could be a small success, large success, huge success. It doesn't matter. It's still success. But you have to put in the work. And it's crazy. Like I said, I was reading the comments. Lately, I've just been reading the comments, and I've just been seeing things, and I'm like, man, I want to just jump in there and be like, But have you back tested? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to just jump in there and be like, have you back tested? But it's like, I'm not here to come down on anyone. You know what I mean? Like, but it's what I really want to say. Like, have you been back testing? Have you back tested strategy for 3 years? Like, I saw someone put in the comment section, I think it was about the 5-0. They were saying something like, every time I trade the 5-0, I lose. And I'm thinking to myself, how is that possible? Do you think it's possibly something that you could be doing wrong? Maybe you're taking a wrong entry. Maybe you're not understanding the way the strategy works. You know, like, I don't understand. If you look at what the 5-0 has been doing for the past, I don't know, 2 weeks, the 5-0's been killing it. It's been killing it. Literally, it's been killing. So I see those things. I just have questions, and it just makes me want to come to come on our live and just talk about those things. Just make sure, y'all, that you're putting in the work. You're over-delivering for yourself. Exactly. Not following rules. I'm telling you, it's so much stuff. And that's the other thing too. It's like, be real with yourself. That's one of the things I want to talk about. Like, be real with yourself. Like, be able to look in the mirror and really, really check yourself. And guess what? If you check yourself and you're slipping, it's cool. You can call yourself out. There's nothing wrong with that. Exactly. Like, call yourself out. Be accountable to yourself. Don't be biased to yourself. Be accountable. Be hard on yourself. And when I say hard on yourself, I don't mean like walk around. When I say be hard on yourself, I mean hard on yourself in the regard of that you're making sure that you're staying on point with everything you need to do for your trading game. That's what I mean by policing yourself, knowing that that you're reading your journal first of all, let's start with this, that you're journaling every day. Second, that you're reading that journal at the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? That you're back testing, that you're studying, whatever it is you need to study. Whatever that is, whatever your strategy calls for, that's what I would be studying. I wouldn't study anything else but that, because that's really all that matters is your strategy. But over deliver, like really put in the work. Don't be on here. Don't be, complaining about what you didn't do or this and that. That, man, put in the work. Just put in the work. Absolutely. And don't watch no one else's pockets. Remember, someone else's journey, that's their journey. That's not your journey. Remember that. Everybody's journey is going to be different. Why is that? Because your journey is going to be based upon how much work you put in. Period. You think Jerry Jack would be doing what he's doing if he didn't put the work in? You think he would have got there without all the demo trading and getting a mentor and a coach and all the demo trading that he did, and he actually didn't jump the gun just to try to go make some money. He said, I'm gonna learn first. Like, how do you think he got there? Like, it wasn't nothing magical. He just put the work in. That's all you have to do. It ain't even hard. That's the other thing too. Like, none of this is hard. I think I think you know how it is in life, right? You know how we have those people that they make life a lot harder for themselves. Like, you can almost do the same thing in trading. Like, don't make it harder on yourself. Make it easy. Literally, put in the work. Like, bust your butt, man. Do everything you can. Invest in yourself. Do one-on-ones. Get into boot camps. Like, we have all of these resources around us. There's no reason, rhyme, or way anyone should be failing. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, having red weeks or red days is not failing either. I'm talking about, when I say failing, meaning you're not seeing your trading game elevate. You're not seeing, consistent progress. You should be seeing consistent progress. It's going to take some time, but if you're putting the work in, you're going to see progress immediately, literally. And it's going to be self-liberating. But put in the work. Yeah, because exactly. Let me get in the comments. Exactly. As Serena said, if you don't trade the 5-0 consistently, it may seem that way, that every time you trade it, that it loses. But it's going to cost you a lot more money if you don't put in the work. Absolutely. It's already going to cost us money. Think about it. We're learning a financial skill. right? And we're in a sector of the economy where you have to lose money before you make money. Think about that. You have to lose before you win. I don't know if anything in life that way. Usually everything in life works pretty simple, right? You learn, you get in it, you learn it, you put the hard work in, you reap the fruits of your labor. It's not like that in trading. It's not like that in trading. That's why we got to work on our psychology. That's why our psychology is so important. That's why, reading books like The Best Loser Wins is very important. That's why backtesting is so important. That's why studying your strategies is so important. That's why journaling is so important, because it's all psychological. So that means we have to work harder. We got to work harder at that, because we have to be able to understand how to lose, understand how to accept a red trade, understand how to accept going into the weekend red, understand how to accept having a red week, understand how to accept being in a slump. Think about it. You could be in a slump. That can happen. That's why we have to be staying on top of our trading game every day. Basically our psychology, which is what our disciplines and all of those things that go into keeping not only our account safe, but also keeping us from taking bad trades, also keeping us from taking entries in areas that we should never take them, FOMOing in, chasing losses, like all of those things. It's all psychological. But you have to put in the work. I can't stress that anymore. Paper trade GOAT. Once you can do it on practice, you can do it anywhere. Absolutely. I like that. I don't compare myself to people, but there's no reason I can't do what every successful person is doing. Absolutely. Literally have to put in the time and work. This is a skill, not luck. Absolutely. What's the difference between MQNQ and NQM? I'll jump to that for you, Makita. We're gonna go to the charts for that. I'll show you. I'll definitely show you. I have learned to put in the work and sit on my hands. Absolutely. 5-0 taken every night. Win or lose, the results will speak for themselves. Absolutely. Exactly. Don't pocket watch. For real. Everybody only sees the green and not all the red in practice it took to get there. Absolutely, JR. Great point, brother. Great point. Great point. This right here. Right here. Everybody sees the green, and it's like that's all they see. But not understanding that there's red too. And even with all the practicing and all the studying and all the hard work that you're putting in, you're still going to see red. But if you're putting in hard work, the red you're seeing is going to be very, very minimal. Period. Jerry Jack said he has a notebook with 60 pages of notes. I know that all too well. I have 2 notebooks. I went and bought those old school notebooks on purpose. You know them yellow ones? It's like they're yellow, they're college ruled, they're long, right? And then you could just tear the page, you can just rip the page off if the page is perforated at the top. I bought those. I bought I think like a pack of 12 off Amazon, or I think it was like a pack of 10 or a pack of 12. And I think I only have maybe four brand new ones like that haven't been touched, that hasn't been written in or nothing like that. I've been through 8 of them already. I would say 5 to 6 of them have been trading. 2 to 3 of them have been this other stuff that I got going on with my other business stuff that I have rocking. But for the most part, yes, those notes are very important. What about your rules? Having all these resources around you. Like, put in the work. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yep, pocket watching is the easiest way to lose money, because you will never understand the process to get right. Exactly. Exactly. Like I said, I watched Juvier's 2-hour video on how to start as a new trader. I damn near wrote every word. Think about that. Who does that? Who does that? Who watches a 2-hour video on how to do something? They got a notebook and they damn near wrote down every word. Who does that? Let's be real. Who does that? Somebody that's really, really serious about what? Taking a trading game to another level. That's who does that. That ain't for no lazy person. I can tell you that right now. Lazy person ain't even pulling out the notebook. Let's keep it 100. He ain't even trying to write nothing. Or he or she is not even trying to write nothing. Let's be real. I mean, you have to put in the work. I mean, what's so funny is, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Jerry Jack, aka Mr. Payout, like there's little things that he be dropping that, you know, as we've been talking about things, and I'm learning about like his journey just as much as everyone else is in the comment section and that's on the live is learning about his journey. But what I can say is that, come on, man, like I see why he has the success that he has. I see it. It makes sense. It makes sense. I see it. I was making it hard for myself. I would look at the green can. Yeah, exactly. It's just like a new job. You have to learn the job and get good at it. Follow your own rules, just like a job, have rules and regulations, right? Like you always said, brother, practice becomes absolutely. Sticking to one strategy, but want to learn other strategies. Absolutely. Guess what, D Young? I would say once you got a strategy down and you've learned it, then you can jump to another one. That's cool, because think about it. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're learning a strategy, but you're trying to learn another one. Don't do that to yourself. Focus on the one you have, like you've been doing, and then when you got that strategy down, then jump to another one. There's nothing wrong with that. I truly believe we should have multiple strategies that we trade. But what I am against is trying to learn 2 strategies at one time or doing a bunch of strategy hopping. Don't strategy hop. But if you're going to focus on one strategy, you're going to back test it, demo trade it, learn it, get some bread off it, and you're like, okay, I want to do something else. I want to try another strategy. I think that's all to the good. Because I believe what having multiple strategies does for you is days where, let's say, a couple of your strategies were invalidated, like today, 15-minute banger was invalidated, the daily strat was invalidated. So if you had another strategy, you could possibly trade that. Like if I traded the hybrid super scalping strategy, I could have traded that strategy, right? So it just gives you flexibility. But learn one strategy first, and I definitely recommend jumping into another one. You know what, y'all? The gardeners outside is real, real, real loud. I'm going to go close my door real quick. I'll be back in 10 seconds. All right, y'all, I'm back. I just had to close it. It's getting kind of loud. But yes, when I learn, oh, cool. Well, I don't know. Hopefully y'all couldn't hear it, but it was loud to me, so I thought possibly y'all could. About 2 weeks ago, lost 700. That happens. I lost 7. What was that? 2 days ago. Yeah, the one trade I took. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. Let's see here. But that's good, D Young. I mean, it comes with territory, right? It's no big deal. It comes with territory. You take your loss and then you move on. That's just the best way. The best way we do it. Move on and we get to the next day. Q, where you been? Good morning. Grand risings to you. The formula for success advocated by the coaches are very consistent. Study the course material, back test 3 years plus, forward testing, journaling, one-on-ones, daily lives before live trading. What? Can't get no easy, can't get no simpler than that. My island girl said 100. I caught some action. That's what's up. I love this group. We love you back. Knowledge is gain. to relieve the trading pains. Right. Knowledge getting right. I like that. Quan said, I watch his videos every night, bed, so I hear it in my sleep. LOL, it works because it's absolutely. That's why we always talk about repetitive nature. Yeah, that 5-0 is cooking. It's been cooking all night. Hey, you talking to me? So I hope I am. I hope I'm talking to everybody. And I'm talking to myself. I bought a case of notebooks and used more than 3 already. Yeah, more than 3 already. Notes on every course. Absolutely. You got to take notes. I'm going to tell you why. When we write things down, we remember better. Because think about it. Your subconscious nature has to do what? You're writing, right? When we write, we have to think, right? You're not just writing with your eyes closed. Your brain has to think what you're going to write, right? Each word by word, and your spelling, you're looking at what you're writing. Your subconscious nature is taking all of that in. So all of that's doing is just, to me, it's enhancing your game. That's why I like a written journal better than a digital journal. Now, don't get me wrong. Some subscription I have to something, there's a digital journal there. Do I really look at it? Honestly, no. Have I? Yes. But when I say I really don't look at it, because I like my written journal better. Because my written journal is extremely detailed. That's not to take anything away from the digital journal that I have, but I don't really care about that. I like the one that I write in. Because there's a bunch of questions let me just say it this way, a bunch of boxes that I check off on that one. So that's pretty much why I like to write. That's why I always advocate having a written journal. Even if you want to have your digital journal, that's fine. Have a written journal. You will see how much writing changes things. And I've had people say, you old school, that's why you like to write. Nah, that's not true. I like to write because I know it's effective. Because honestly, if it wasn't for trading, like I wouldn't be writing stuff down. I just know what it takes to be good at this. So I'm gonna over deliver for myself. I'm gonna do more than I would here, maybe in another situation, because I know this requires a lot. It requires a lot more attention, a lot more work. It requires a lot. So I'm gonna over deliver for myself. That's why I don't mind writing. Like I'm cool. Actually, I'm gonna keep it real. I actually fell in love with writing in my journal. When I say fell in love with it, like I like to write in there, meaning I like to say things that I say when in my journal, like, today trade went against me, and then I write all my reasonings. The reason why I like it is because it gives me clarity for the next trade, clarity for the next day or the next week. That's why I like to write in my journal. Even if it was a trade that was green, I still like to write that in my journal as well. All right, I like to write all that stuff. I just like to have the data, and I love reading my journal at the end of the week, regardless of what happened. I just like reading it. It's for the information, because I understand how important that is for me to see what I'm doing on a weekly basis. Period. What does HSS mean? It means hybrid super scalping. Chris, hybrid super scalping. I've jumped around a bit on Strats trying to find which bet suits me. Excuse me. I like HSS because I feel like I really understand a good setup, but I like having something more structured in my arsenal. Absolutely. Then, what I would say, so we're in all the same communities. Jump in. You already know where to go. I ain't got to tell you. You already know where to go. Jump in there. Grab some of them resources. If you not sure which strategy you want to start with, DM me and I'll tell you which one if you want to start. I don't know if you're gonna go with lazies or, just let me know. Or if you got to figure it out, cool. But if you not sure what you possibly may want to go with, just hit me up. And I'll kind of give you some pointers. What we got? I backtest one strategy at a time. So far, 900 total backtested trades. Wow, across 3 strategies. One of them shows some promise. Another one needs more practice. That's what's up. I've been here. My mom called, but I'm here for sure. Oh, okay, cool. That's what's up. She checked me, said, I've been here. That's what's up, Q. Q said, I've been here. I was on the phone with my mom. Trend. It's all good. I'm going to tease you, though. Yep, just about to ask. 17 HSS hybrid super scalping. Oh, okay. I have hella notepads. I hate to write too. You know what? At the end of the day, I didn't even really take it no way. Honestly, I did a lot of writing. I'm looking at one of my notepads over there, and I have like two right here in my little. I have like a little on the end of my desk. I have like a little folder storage area where I can put books and stuff like that. So I have two right there, and I have one on my coffee table over there in my living room. You know what I'm saying? And all of them are. I'm talking about. There's no pages left. And I've wrote on front and back, not just the front. Trust me, I'm definitely I'm definitely putting in the work. 17, she forgot. Oh, she forgot to put. Got it. Yep. Was your mic always red, or did you change it to match your outfit? No, it's always been red. Red is one of my favorite colors. I got a ton of red stuff. Like everything is red, literally. Yeah, red's my favorite color. Red. 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 Yeah, everything is, I love red. Red's my favorite color. And no, I never used to gang bang or nothing like that. Just about to say that because I'm in LA. But red is one of my favorite colors. Christopher said, appreciate y'all. That's what I need help with. Taking notes and journaling, always been a struggle in school too. Makita, I sure did. Thanks for the admonishing. Handwriting notes is actually like engraving the information in your memory. Absolutely. Great point. I like that even better. You said it even better. Check this out, y'all. Handwriting notes actually like engraving the information in your memory. Remember what I just stated when we're writing? How this is what it is right here. This is what it is. So, let me open this up a little more. But yeah, so just think about that. Think about what Karad 357 said. It's facts. You're engraving the information in your memory. That's why writing is so important. And that's what the other reason why I like a written journal for my trading. I've never ever had a journal in my life. First time I ever had a journal was when I became a trader. I knew what journals were. They just never, how would I say, they never spoke to me. Never, ever, ever spoke to me. So, I didn't think it was, how would I say, I don't know, journals to me just were never advantageous. I felt like journal was like a girl thing because my sister used to write in her journal every day, right? So that's how I grew up thinking, oh, it's just a girl thing. But when I became a trader, I understood how important it was, or is, excuse me. I'm kind of leaning towards lazies, but I'm getting info from LaRose recently, trying to understand her method. It's a lot of info though. Yeah, LaRose Trades is dope. I'm thinking about I might have her on to show her strategy. I'm going to talk to her and see what see if I can get her on. Even if I got to pay her, I'm willing to do that for the community. And I don't even trade her strategies. That's for y'all. But Lord is my witness. It's funny you even say that, Soap. I messaged her this morning. Yep, I DM'd her today, and she hit me back. Let me see what she said. What'd she say? Good morning. I was actually thinking about you recently. How's the YouTube page going? Still need to catch up one of your lives. You go live every day. Yeah, so I'm gonna respond to her right now because I definitely want her to come into the community and show what she does, just to help everyone. You don't have to. I'm not gonna have her on just to have you guys change your strategy. It's not what it's for. It's just to get an understanding of how another trader trades. Maybe there's a strategy of hers you may want to pick up. Maybe her strategy speaks to your personality. Those kinds of things. So it's just to make everything, how would I say, much more seamless, and just to give you more opportunities. That's all. I'm just letting her know that that we would like to have her on stream. I'm just letting her know I go live. We go live every day, and I would like you to come on stream and and come on stream and show your skills. Let me know if that works for you. This is what I told her. I said, yes, I go, because she asked me a question. So I said, yeah, yes, I go live every day, and I would like you to come on stream and show your skills. Let me know if that works for you. I just sent it. So let's see. Let's see what we get. I definitely would love for her to come on stream. Seriously. She kills it. And she trades a total different way that I trade. But it's to give you guys an opportunity to see something different. I know there's a lot of people on here that that are still trying to figure out a strategy, still, you know, they still trying to figure it out. And that's okay. That's okay. But definitely, I would definitely like to have her on and, you know, just come on here and just give her 2 cents on how she trades, how she sees the market, those kinds of things. We can all learn from that. Even if you don't trade her strategies, you can still learn something from someone else. Even if you don't trade their strategies, there's something in there that you can pick up. I know you can, guaranteed. Absolutely. Yeah. See, get her on. Yep. So I already hit her up. She's actually in the. I think you are correct. I think you're correct, Serena. I think she does support and resistance and something else. I believe it's. I think it's SNR though, if I'm not mistaken. I have to get into journaling thing because information sticks better with me when I do it. I'm hands-on learner, so I'm still trying to figure that out. Absolutely, she's a boss investor. Yes. But definitely, I have been thinking about having her on for a while. Like I said, all of this is just to help you guys. And I said, I'm even willing to pay her. I'm not even tripping. It's no big deal. It's not even about the money. It's not even about any of that. It's about understanding and learning this skill. It's about us growing as a community. That's what all of this is about. Like, I don't even care if I have to pay her. I'm gonna, if she wants me to, like, I'm gonna let her know, like, I'll pay you. So when that happens, in volume, that's right. She does support and resistance and volume. That's correct. Jay Royal, thank you for that. Yeah, yes, she does do that. So, but she's a very good trader. She's very smart. I like how she trades. And honestly, she's not a coach, but I think she can possibly be one. I think she's right there because she's super. I know she's pulling up, getting payouts. There you go. She trades volume and AMT. Yep. So I think that would be something good to add. I think that would be something good for us if we did that. All right. So let's jump back to the charts. See what we got going on over here. Not too much of nothing. Price is kind of ranging at the moment, but super bullish, as you can see. Let me jump to the 5 minutes to kind of squish up these candles a little bit. But yeah, that's what we look like right there. I don't know if y'all noticed. If you were trading the 5, this is why you have to look at NQ when you're trading the 5-0. So something I noticed yesterday. So, okay, let me stay NQ. So look. What is this here? Open, close. Okay, that's last night. Yes, all right. So that's open. So that was bullish. I don't know. You know what, y'all? I thought I had saw something. Okay, maybe not. I don't know why I thought I had saw something different. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. You know what I thought? I thought I had saw this candle on MNQ was different than NQ, but they're the same. I don't know what I was looking at. Maybe I had the chart squeezed too close together and I couldn't tell. Maybe I was looking at this one, at this candle right here. But okay, so I think it's for Makita, right? For Makita, let's see here. What we got? That's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, Jay Royal. Have her come on and give like an exclusive breakdown of how she trades. Absolutely. Like get her in here and let her trade, and some of y'all can take a trade with her. Yep. Yeah, she posts everything in the screenshots profit. Absolutely. She does. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, inner circle, mostly NQ. Yep. That's what she trades. I think she does. I think she's also trading crypto too. She's also trading crypto. Yep, yep, yep. Because I turned her on to Canary's Bootcamp, and she purchased that, and I know she's trading crypto also. Now, how avid she is in crypto trading, I'm not sure, but I know she's definitely in the crypto as well. All right, so, I think Makita, right? Makita asked me, yeah, well, it was Makita. All right, Makita, so for your question, you asked me, what is the difference between MNQ, NQ, and M, I think, and you said NQM. So let's break this down. All right, let's go here. All right, so of course, NQM, when you see a letter behind NQ, or when you see a letter behind MNQ, like right here, you see NQM, that's the letter gives you the actual contract month. That's what that is. And this changes. We have 4 rollovers every year in futures, for not gonna say in futures, for NQ. And they're all designated with a letter. So if you see NQM, that just means that's the contracts that we're on. Those contracts are good till June 26th. And then once we change, we'll see once that changes, we'll change to the next letter. Now, with MNQ, same thing. You see this M right here, that just means that this is the June 26th contract. And there it is. Now, let me show you something. So let's go just NQ, right? So if you see here, as I stated to you, these are all the contracts. So if you see, here's all the letters. This is M for June. Then we go to MNQU, then MNQZ. The 6, they just mean 2026. And the 7 just means 2027. So if you see, it keeps going right back. So we go M, U, Z, H, then back to M. And then U, Z, H, and then back to N. It's going to be the same thing. The only thing that's going to change will be the year. So when you see the letter behind it, as I stated, MNQM, MNQU, MNQZ, MNQH, you'll see the same thing for NQ. It'll be the same thing. So when you see those, you know those are the contract. Those letters correspond to the contract month. Now, regular NQ is still it's still the same thing. There's no difference there. And then as far as NQ is concerned, let me get there. Let's do this, and then this, and then we'll go. There we go. All right. So where are we at? Here. All right. So you'll see the same thing on NQ. You see NQM, NQU, NQZ, NQH. They all use the same contract months. The only thing that's different is NQ, of course, is minis, MNQ is micros. Now, this NQ1 exclamation, these are just the continuous contracts, which means this right here is all of these contracts in one. So meaning when contract rolls over to the next month, it just NQ1 exclamation, everything just kind of rolls over in here. I don't like trading this one only because I've seen inconsistencies in candles from NQ1 or MNQ1 to the regular contract months. So I just stay on the contract months. To me, that just makes it just that much better. So any questions on that? Makita, just let me know. Hopefully I did answer your questions. If I didn't, just hit me up right now. Just let me know if you have any other questions about that. But that's pretty much what that is. Wow, it's crazy. Price is just super, super, super bullish. Let's see here. Where can you find a mentor? I mean, it's let me say this. Your mentor should be someone that I want to close my chart on a win, but technically have one more trade. I allow myself. All right, Chris. I would say you should be one and done. You should be one and done. If you got to win, don't go back into the market and give that back. You should be one and done. You should only allow yourself one more trade if you had a trade go against you. But if you made profits, never go back into the market. The reason why is you don't want to give that back. All right. So Makita, where can I find a mentor? I mean, many places. But if you're looking for one, I mean, I've been doing some mentorships. Depending on what it is that you want to talk about. But if that is the case, let's do this. I'll just shoot you. Shoot you my landing page, and then you can just go from there. And Chris said received. All right, dropped it in the comment section, and there's also some coupon codes in there too. So, but there's also other coaches that I don't know if you're only in TEF, then you would only have access to Euphoria, and he's definitely a great coach, great trader. He's a scalper. He only trades the HSS strategy. Not that means anything. I'm just saying that's all that he trades. So if that's something that you would want to learn, I would say you can reach out to him, try to get a one-on-one with him. If not, you can check my landing page. I have everything, I offer 4 different one-on-one sessions. So go ahead and just read through those, see what you think may speak to you, and let me know. Either way, we're good. We decide to rock with me or not, we're good. It's no big deal. Let's see here. My issue is TradingView and TEF charts data do not match for me. Gotcha. It's because it's going through the TEF dashboard, and it possibly could be using different data providers. I think that's probably some of the issue. Yeah, Chris, don't go back in there, brother. This live is my mentor at the moment, for real, for real. That's what's up. That's what's up, Q. Both of the Qs. So, I don't know. Makita, did I answer your question for you? On the, you asked me about MNQ and NQ. Hopefully I did. If not, let me know so I can further expand on that. Just let me know. But for the most part, it's funny. I don't know. I really, truly don't really just lately. I'm gonna be honest with you. The market seemed like it's getting back to normal. It does. I'm actually still just a little bit apprehensive, only because I know we're still at war, but it does look like the market is getting back to normal. It does look that way. It has been all over the place, but this is how I remember NQ to be. NQ was always a fast mover. Definitely has its volume spikes during news, but NQ is a very, very bullish, how would I say? It's a very, very bullish ticker, number one. And it does give, yo, Trent, you good people, bro. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, brother. I give that respect to my grandmother, man. My grandmother, my grandfather. I mean, my parents were around, but you know what I'm saying? I got my life lessons from my grandparents. But yeah, man, I appreciate that. But this chat and live for me is like being in a trading office. Ain't fake. Jackie, you just good people, Brody. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Like I said, I attribute that to my grandma, man. I just try to keep it real, treat people with respect, you know what I mean? And then whatever happens after that happens. But also too, I love to see people succeed. So that's why I'm in this seat. honestly. But yeah, so Makita, hopefully I answered your question. Honestly, yesterday was a perfect example of wild pullbacks, then straight up after. So don't worry, it ain't being fully right. Exactly, I would think so. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out, shout out to my grandparents, bro. For real, for real. Especially my grandmother. Shout out to that woman, man. That woman was something else. Bless her heart. Um, but Makita, did I answer that question for you, hun? I hope I did. I hope I did. What Karate 357 say? Yes, indeed. Absolutely. That's definitely a New Orleans saying right there. All right, y'all. Well, I don't think it's really too much going on here. Volume has definitely slowed down considerably, excuse me. And I wasn't able to take a trade today. I took Lazy's trade on my other accounts. Pay some bills on that one. Had a nice little business expense over there. No harm, no foul. It comes with territory. But other than that, I think we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man, and let everyone start their weekend. What we got? Oh man, I appreciate y'all for real. It's mutual. I feel the same way, bro. Like I enjoy this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I truly enjoy it. Truly enjoy it. But yeah, so man, look like we're gonna get up out of here. If you made bread today, you know what I'm gonna say. Log out of your accounts. Do not give that back to the market. Keep your charts up so you can, get an understanding, an idea of characteristics, right? Of price characteristics. So leave your charts up for that. Even if you're not sitting down at your desk or in front of your computer or whatever, just leave it up as you're passing by through your house. Just take a sneak peek at it. Just to kind of get an idea of what price is doing throughout the day. And that's pretty much it. And other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's see here. Do you know why I can't find some of the indicators on TF platform on TradingView like kill zones? And you know what? That's unfortunate. That's the way that it works. Why it's like that, Vlad, I'm not sure. But I can even tell you, like when I was trading over a year ago, when I was trading Top Step, Top Step is pretty much almost a similar integration to TEF. Top Step X is the Top Steps dashboard, but you're trading on TradingView charts. And for some reason, you can never get all the indicators that are on TradingView. You would have to be on TradingView to get all of those indicators. But I do believe there are some other indicators that you can get. I don't know what those are because, like on my TF account, on my TF stuff, I trade that a little bit different only because it's not, how would I say, it's not, I'm not able to get the indicators, right? So that kind of, for me, like I like all the indicators on my chart. I like to have that. That's why I'm such a TradingView junkie. Like I love TradingView. That's just what it is. But unfortunately, yeah, you can't get all of the indicators, and it has nothing to do with TEF. It's just, I think it's something with TradingView because all of those indicators are in TradingView. So I think for some odd reason, it seems as if they don't allow, like if you're trading through your own dashboard, it's just some of those you just can't get. Why that is, I'm not sure. Just something that I just noticed. Have a good one. Remember, be careful if you're traveling. Look into that virus. Yeah. Have a great weekend. I'm ready for Monday. Already, that's crazy. Have a great weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Don't forget to go to the charts to show the difference between. Makita, did you miss that? I showed that. All right, we'll do it again. I'll do it again. Did you miss it, Makita? Because I showed it. Just for you, too. So let me go in there again. So NQM, MNQ. So Makita, I need you to give me a thumbs up. Are you ready? You ready for this? I need a thumbs up from you. Because I did do this for you about 10 minutes ago. But it's okay. I'll do it again. It ain't no problem. Just give me a thumbs up. I want to know that you're paying attention, that you're locked in with me. But I did go through this earlier. Can I trade on TEF through TradingView? No, you can only trade on TradingView through TEF. It has to be through the dashboard. Curious about LaRose. What is her YouTube page? Full name? I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if she has a YouTube page. Yeah, I don't even know if she has a YouTube page. But she hit me back, so her and I will be talking. Makita, I need a thumbs up from you. Miss Makita Solomon, I need a thumbs up from you to let me know you watching this, because I did this for you. And I don't think you saw it. Maybe you might have walked out the room or something like that, or was doing something else. But I need a thumbs up from you so I can show you this. Show you the difference between MNQ Gotcha. Yeah, but you know what, Jay? No problem on that. Yeah, she's asking me what's the difference between both of the tickers. Yeah. Between NQM, MNQ, and NQ. So Makita, I need a thumbs up. Appreciate you too, Serena. She ain't here. You know what she just messaged? Did she leave? Yeah, she was right here. She just messaged right here. She just sent this. Like not even a couple of seconds ago, a couple minutes ago. So I'm just trying to see. Makita, if you're still here, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up. If you're gone, then I'm going to move on. Makita, give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I don't think she's here. I think you're right, Chris. She's not here. Well, Makita, I did do that for you. And anyone in the comment section can say that I did. I could try to make time. See, she's even willing to do it for y'all. Yes. Makita, if you absolutely, she can definitely watch the replay because I did do it. Bars. Right. Exactly. All right. Well, maybe she might have stepped out, but Makita, if you're here, yeah, she's going to have to rewatch. That's what's up. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping me on point. Let's keep this ship tight. Darn it. Let's run this. Keep this ship tight. But definitely. I did do it for her, so she can definitely watch the recording. That's cool. All right, y'all. Well, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Have a great Friday. If you went into the it was towards the end. I would say between maybe 1 hour and 20 to 1 hour and 40, maybe somewhere between there. Yep. We back, chat. What up? Y'all be good. All right, right. You too, Mike. How she disappeared? Right, exactly, Jared Jack. That's the same thing. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? She just disappeared. Yep. But it's all good. She can watch the replay, and because it's definitely on there. With that said, like I said, if y'all made money today, please don't go back into the market. Log out of your accounts. Leave your charts up. Don't go back. Don't go give that money back. I did talk about it. Yeah. It was Mr. Colon. It was just about over delivering for yourself and investing into yourself. It was that talk when I was talking about that. Absolutely. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here, man. Y'all have a great remainder of your Friday. As I stated before, if you made money today, please log out of your accounts. Do not give that money back. Close your charts. Leave your charts up. Do not close your charts. So you can definitely keep your characteristics up on that price action of the ticker that you're watching. If you went into the week green, fire. If you went into the week red, it's all good. That just means you have a little bit of work to do. No big deal. It's a part of the game. It comes with the territory. We want to give a shout out to the Edge Fund co-founders, my brothers, Juvier, Scalp God. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day and a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And please spend some time with your mom on Mother's Day. It's very, very important you do that. Unfortunately, my mom is not here, so I cannot spend time with my mother on Mother's Day anymore. And I'm saying that to tell you and say to you that if you can, please spend that time with your mom. It's very, very important. Because I'm speaking from experience. Once your parents are gone, all that other stuff is gone as well. So just keep that in mind and enjoy your weekend. We will definitely pop in here back on Monday. and we'll try to do this stuff all over again. Tomorrow, Saturday, read your journals. Backtest study. I will be sending out DMs on our backtesting session. And other than that, y'all have a blessed remainder of y'all day. Yay.